Okay, so we're going to talk about the features and how to use this electronic tuner, which is going to save you a tremendous amount of frustration early on. You're going to learn how to tune by ear, but in the beginning, we want to get you playing here at the next level guitar as fast and as most efficiently. So you're going to be using this tuner to keep your guitar in tune. All right, now this is the Korg GA30, can tune guitars or basses. Okay, if you don't, this is about a $15 or $20 tuner. Like I said, you don't need a $50 or $60 chromatic tuner to start with. This is fine. And if you don't have one of these, you want one, go to our website and you can click on a link and get it in a couple days, no problem. So let me explain a few of the features of this unit here and how to use it. Okay. The first thing is you want to turn it on. Now we're going to tune the electric guitar with this. So there's an input right here for a 1/4-inch jack, and this input is plugged into my electric guitar. Now, the volume knob on your guitar has to be on your electric when you're plugged in, otherwise the signal won't come through. So make sure if you're using this plugged in through the jack, the guitar is turned on. The volume is all the way up, okay? So you want to turn your tuner on. Alright? So what you should see now is, first of all, if you're tuning your guitar, you should see the word guitar right on the screen here. If you wanted to tune your bass, just hit this button that says guitar bass, and then now the word bass comes up on the screen. So you could tune your bass with this also, the 4-string instrument, or if it's a 5-string bass, whatever. So we're going to tune the guitar, so I'm going to hit it again. So you should see guitar. You're going to have a meter, okay, and 440 right down the middle is what we're going to shoot for. We have to put this, each string, we have to move, the meter has to move, and we try to get it straight on 440 to tune to A440 or standard tuning. Standard tuning is what we're going for. See right here it says flat, this button. That is, you could use this tuner to tune to different tunings like E flat or D or whatever other tunings you want by hitting this button, and what happens is little flat signs appear on the screen, and that's for different tunings. You can tune with 1 flat or 2 flats or 3 or whatever. For now we're going to tune standard, so we don't want any of those, so you keep hitting them till they disappear. No flats there. That's what that button is. The button that says sound, what that does is it's going to give you a pitch for each of your strings. So if I hit it, it's giving me a B. So I could practice tuning by ear by tuning that to my B string. There's an E. Okay, you see the pitch come up on the upper corner of the tuner. Hit it again, as it gives you an A, gives you D, gives you a G, gives you a high E, 1st string E. That's what the sound button is for. Okay? On, off. When you're not using this, make sure you turn it off, otherwise you'll drain the battery. 2 AAA batteries run this piece of equipment. Time out. So the tuners run on battery, so make sure when you're not using the tuner, you turn it off. We're going to turn it on. Now these lights up at the top, you have a small B, which means flat, and a red light. Then you have a green light here with this little triangle. That means that's where you want to put that meter. We're tuning to that. So that light will come on when it's into that tune. And then you have sharp, meaning that your note is sharp. You have to loosen the string to make it more flat. Here, when you're flat, you have to tighten the string to make it more sharp. Okay? Also, I was telling you how this tuner is very durable. It's a very good tuner for the money, and I've dropped it many times. And if you notice, right here, what looks to be like teeth marks. And no, they're not my teeth marks. I dropped this one time, and my golden retriever Samantha got a hold of it. And before I can wrest it from her jaws of life, she tried to use it as a chew toy. So I finally got it from her, and it still works fine. It didn't even damage it. So this tuner literally takes a licking or a chewing, so to speak, and keeps on ticking. And there's the proof right there, ladies and gentlemen. That is my dog's teeth mark. Anyone doesn't believe me, we could send this to the lab and have them analyze the DNA that's probably stuck in there from her saliva. Okay? There's even some of her scratches there. So don't let your dog get this tuner. But if he does, the tuner will still work. Okay, so here we go. So now you know what all the features are. Now if you're tuning your acoustic guitar, now the acoustic guitar you're going to tune through this mic input right here. That's the microphone input. So you're not going to plug it in through your 1/4 inch jack. You're just going to put this tuner near your acoustic guitar, leaning against it, and you're going to have the sound of the acoustic be picked up by the mic. When you're tuning like that with your acoustic, very important, don't have a lot of loud extraneous background noises, because that's going to contaminate the sound, because that mic's going to pick up everything. So if you're trying to tune next to your radio, see right now the meter's actually moving, it's picking up my voice. The tuner's going to pick up any sound when you have it on, when you don't have anything plugged into the jack, it's going to tune through the microphone. Okay, so that's all the features, so let's tune our guitar. Alright, so I'm going to start by plucking the high E string on my guitar, and as I pluck it, I'm going to have my hand on the tuning peg. Now I'm flat. You see the meter come up, meaning, and the red light, I'm flat. I have to tighten the string in order to bring it to tune. Tighten, tighten, tighten to get it to 440 to where the green light comes on. Let's try that again. Now as I'm tightening it, you see it's getting closer and closer, and I'm going to stop when it's right there, right on the green light. Little more. There we go. And now that string is in tune. Green light is on, and I can go to the next string, which is the B string. So I hit the B string, that one's flat also. So I'm going to tighten, 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 hit it once. Don't hit the string 10 times. Let the meter read. Go a little at a time until you get it dead on. Right there. Green light's on, perfectly in tune. You do that for each string. Let's do the G string. Get them flat. Tighten, tighten. Oh, went. Whoops. Okay, dead on. Now, very important. Don't hit any other strings. Like if you hit 2 strings or accidentally hit the other string, again, the meter's going to pick that up. The meter's going to pick up anything. I was only kidding before when I said it was picking up my voice. Whenever it's plugged in through the jack, it's only picking up what's coming in through here. If I had the jack unplugged, it'd be picking up my voice. So when you're tuning, only hit the one string you want to tune. If you accidentally hit the other string, stop them all from vibrating, because again, you want your tuning to be pure and not hitting the other string. So far we've been flat. Let's tune the next string, which is the D string. Okay? Okay, now I'm sharp on that string. See? I'm way out here. Now here's the trick. Whenever you're sharp, you don't want to do this. You don't want to go flat, loosen, 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 and when you get right here, stop. Because that's stopping on a loosen, or you're tuning down to the note. You don't want to do that, because what happens is it doesn't take all the slack out of the string or out of the gear, out of the tuning peg, because you're loosening, 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 stop. There's still some slack in there. You always want to end on a tighten, or going from flat to sharp or more sharp. So you always want to be from down here tuning up this way, not down here and then stopping. So if you're really sharp here, tune it down, 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 past the note into the flat range, then go up till you hit it. That's called tuning up to the note. You always want to do that, because that takes all the slack out of the string and out of the gear. If you just tune from here and stop flat, going from sharp, 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 down, 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 and stopping, your guitar could come out of tune, because there still could be some slack in that string. So what I'm going to do now with this sharp one is I'm going to drop it. It's way sharp, so I'm going to drop it till it's way flat. See, I passed tune, and now I'm going to tune it up to the note. And there it is, right dead on. And that's going to stay in tune, because all the slack was just taken out of it. Here's the A string. That one's flat, so I got to tighten, tighten, tighten. See the little A come up on the meter? That tells me that's my A string. And I'm tuning the A, and I want to get that dead on. And there it is. Low E, flat. Now go a little at a time, and it's dead on. If you pass it, don't drop it straight down. Go way flat and then come back up, tune up to the note. Now if all your strings were way down here, way flat, and you tune them all, you're going to have to go back and do them again and check them, because sometimes if you're way flat on all the strings, the neck has kind of settled in that position a little bit, and then just tuning them once, you'll have to tune the guitar 2-3 times to where it could all stay, because they all still might be a little flat when you're all done because they were so flat. So sometimes when you're done tuning it and you get them all in tune, go back and check just to make sure. Okay? And that's how you're going to use the tuner right now for standard A440 tuning. Tune each one, go back and check, and always tune up to the note, tune up the pitch. That's very important, and your guitar will stay in tune. Alright, tune into future modules and we'll teach you how to tune to E flat and drop D and some other popular tunings.